What's going on, everyone? MetalBlade427 here, and I welcome you back to Skies of Arcadia Legends for the GameCube. In the last episode, we pretty much saw Vice's entire 2-week journey of sorts on the island that you see right in front of us, which is actually named Crescent Isle. And they kept calling it the Deserted Island, but I'm pretty sure if you saved while on the island, it would actually be named Crescent Isle. He was actually saved. Well, he could have gotten off on his own because he had made the boat fly so he can get wherever he needed to. But he was saved by the ship that you see me in right now, and its captain, the Great Gilder. I love this guy. He is hysterical. He has so many funny moments throughout the course of this game, and he's just overall like a really good character. And as you can see, his stat-wise isn't really too bad in comparison to Vice. He's a gun user, so I mean, long range doesn't really mean anything in this game because everybody kind of has a long and a short range attack anyway, but it does help with his accuracy, so he doesn't really miss that much. As far as his overall stats are concerned, he's really not that bad. He's slightly more powerful and fast than Vice, but I don't know, it's just his overall damage output doesn't seem as impressive as Vice's would be. However, he does get some really cool special moves. The first one being Gilder lets loose 2 handguns at the same time, damaging all enemies in a straight line. Gunslinger. Gunslinger is awesome. It's probably one of my favorite special moves in the game, and of course you guys are going to see it this episode because it's just awesome. He also has this, creates a barrier for 1 turn that blocks all adverse and only adverse effects. The Aura of Denial. Now, you have Ica, who has Delta Shield, which blocks all magic. This blocks all negative status effects. So if somebody tries to put confuse or poison or weaken on a character, this will block it. It will not block power up and speed up, good effects and everything. And the only reason I gave him this now is because I do like his third ability, but we probably won't get to that anytime soon. So I just wanted to throw these 2 on him, just so he has some stuff to work with. And then he comes equipped with Gilder's Own, Gilder's Mail, and Gilder's Amulet. All of which, well, the gun will be changing, but the Mail probably stay on, and the Amulet will definitely stay on. Because look at that, attack, defense, and will all go up by 11. So that's actually a pretty good increase. Magic-wise, he's alright. He's not the best. He's not the worst. He's probably the only one actually, I take that back. He's probably a little bit better than Vice. Still much better than Drachma, but I would not be using him for any type of magic ability at all. He is strictly a physical attacker, and that's pretty much that. So, Gilder is a great addition to the team, and you will see him in action as we go forward. What I'm doing here is I'm just sitting and waiting. We're going to be collecting a few discoveries before heading our way to Nasra, the capital of Nasra, which is where Gilder wanted to go. And as you know from the last episode, is where Fina and Ica are. We as the audience know that. Vice has no idea. He hasn't seen really people for 2 weeks or so since he's been on that island. So I'm going to just kind of sit here and hope that this thing comes sooner or later. The path that the one item that I'm looking for takes, I don't know. I thought I saw it. I may be going crazy and seeing things that aren't really there. It goes under Crescent Island and then goes way up to Upper Sky. Well, it doesn't go to Upper Sky. It is still in Mid Sky, but it nearly touches the ceiling, this cloud ceiling there. So, give me a minute while I wait for this thing to come by. I'll wait it out so you don't have to. Okay, I got tired of waiting and decided to do some exploring, and I actually can see it right in front of me. It's this little blip that's kind of hovering around high sky here. It has a pretty big loop to it, but you just got to get up close to it and go. You found the balloon seed. There was a time when balloon flowers could be seen throughout the land, but now they only exist in history books. But where there are seeds, there must be flowers. Perhaps the history books are not quite so accurate. This is actually new to Legends as well. Yeah, this is a different one compared to the original. And, do you think that there are balloon flowers in this game? There may be, But unfortunately, if there are, they're in an area that Gilder won't let me go to, because if you try to go too far out, like towards these sky rifts, for example, he tells you to stay out of there because there's some powerful creatures and we have to turn around and go back. However, what I am going to do is I'm going to head over to this cliffside over here, because there's actually a discovery over there. But before that, we of course do have fights that we are going to be able to get involved with, and with that we are going to be able to also kind of check out some stuff from Gilder. We also have new enemies. I don't think we saw either of these guys, actually. The Scorpion is new, and definitely that guy, because I don't even remember saying that name. So we'll start up here with the Scorpions. We'll make this quick. 547 HP, 571 experience, 163 gold will give us the reverse voice, or possibly give us the reverse voice at the end of battle, which is an accessory that stops silence. Green and red spells are good against these guys because they are purple, and otherwise that they have a chance of silencing your characters. Not that either of these guys have magic abilities. Right below that is the Thrylac? Yeah, sure. 313 HP, 262 experience, 91 gold. Possibly could drop the Thyrax Scale, which I guess is a defensive style thing. They have an ability called Gather Strength, which does absolutely nothing. It's kind of like a skip return type deal. Otherwise that, we killed them with everything that we got. So what we're going to do here is we're actually just going to, we're just going to go ahead and just attack these guys. So you can see Gilder, you know, do what he does best. And of course we both fight the guy that's guarding. Why not? Hit him! Hit him!
Take that.
Yep, right in his face. And then, of course, if Gilder was further down, his long-range attack is just aim and shoot. I have enough. Up, you're gone. Okay, you know what? You know what? We're going to fight more things in the upcoming battles, so I'm going to go ahead and kill this guy. And then in the next fight, are you serious? We both miss? Gilder, you're supposed to have like a huge hit percentage. And I'm silent. That's just glorious. Kill it with Cutlass. Kill it with Cutlass, please. Thank you. Oh boy. Alright, so in the next fight that we get involved with, which I know will be probably more new guys, because there's a bunch of them like scattered around this area, we can see Gunslinger in action. There we go. Some of this. Good. Alright, to the cliffside to collect the discovery that happens to be right about here-ish. No! Gilder, stop it! There it is. Really? Like, I was a centimeter to the right and it didn't work. Skull Rock. I've never believed that old story about the skull pointing the way to hidden treasure, but one night, we was passing by it, and moonlight from the full moon reflected off Skull Rock and lit up an island in the distance. An anonymous sailor. This is one of those types... Geez, all the way down here. This is one of those types of discoveries, kind of like the Golden Man and the Bird, where it's looking in a direction that we are going to be needing to go eventually. But with those two discoveries out of the way, we can make our way to Nasrad. Let's go past Crescent Isle. Watch me run into the stupid balloon sea, because it does go below the island. It's also a very pretty rainbow. Kind of, yeah, over here-ish. You'll see it in the sky, and somebody actually makes a little bit of a reference to it in Nasrad. Maybe I'll go show that person off. I don't know. Depends on the time frame. I'm sorry for cutting that out. It's just, Gunslinger is so much cooler to watch if there is, like, a bunch of enemies there for you to, like, hit and everything. There is the last discovery that I want to make, but it is going way away from me right now. Even though it's making a turn, and will eventually make its way back over this way, that would take probably good 10-15 minutes, and I don't want to wait for that. If I keep moving forward, I'm going to run into a cutscene, and to be honest with you, I am actually going to do that. There will be plenty of chances for us to see more Gilder in action, because as you guessed, he's going to be with us for a while. Captain, there's a suspicious-looking ship heading straight for us. It's coming in fast, and it's pink. Whoa. What? I wonder... Oh, no. Oh, this person again. It's Clara. There you are, my love. You can't play hard to get forever. Yeah, that was the game screaming. My heart belongs to you! Yep. That's Clara, alright. In some way, she's even more frightening than the Armada. Okay, here's the plan. Vice, you and I are going to take a lifeboat to Nasrat, and my crew will sail my ship in the opposite direction as a decoy. What do you say? Sounds like a plan? Vice's face. Okay, but you're the captain. Is it alright for you to leave your ship? Don't worry about it. Titles mean nothing to me. And I told you earlier, didn't I? I'm always searching for adventure. Alright everyone, time for Operation Clara. You know the routine. Catch up with us later. Alright. It's amazing how there's a whole battle plan to deal with Clara. Oh boy. Get him! Chase him down, sweetheart. Oh boy. Haha, works every time. Alright, Vice, let's head south. Let's see what kind of fun Nasrat has to offer. I have some personal stuff to take care of first. You go on to the inn and rest up. I'll catch up with you a little later. I don't mind traveling separately, but what is it that you need to do exactly? I need to stop by the tavern for a bit. There's a few women there that will be happy to see me. Don't wait up.
See ya.
If I leave a sock on the door, that means you need to either not come in or leave. Okay, here we are in Nasrat as Vice this time, and now we are able to go ahead and collect that moonfish that I initially had to pass up. Only because, you know, I didn't have the proper equipment there to catch it. So, let's aim down this way, and yoink! And there we go, there's our next moonfish, which is number 13. Wow, we're getting ourselves pretty well with that. That's pretty good. Because there are 24 in the game, so we're more than halfway done with them by now. So, yeah, that's going to be exciting when we actually get back to Sailor's Island and I can turn in all the ones that I have, see what kind of goodies that we get. But Gilder wants us to go to the inn. We'll go to the inn a little bit later. We have a few things that we need to do first. And that would initially be going this way. I do want to take a stop back in Ozma's lair. Office, whatever. Lair is probably just as good. Can't talk to the ship guy yet because we don't have a ship, but because we're riding in a ship. Also, just really quick pointing out here, I'm gonna turn this way. Look at the far, I guess, left-hand wanted poster there, and then look at our character. Yeah, very similar details there. And I even think if we say this, knowing you know, to air pirate timing pressing your head, sort of a status thing. I think maybe if I looked at that, I'm gonna have to look at that as Aika. I think she says something like somebody looks familiar. We can talk to the guildmaster here, and of course we can collect our. Oh, that's right, we can collect our bounty from when we beat Gordo the Round. So, hooray for that! Aika wouldn't have been able to do that. Now we could go here and we could sell all of these discoveries because remember, Aika's with us, including the Balloon Seed, which I just made, and Skull Rock. But I'm not going to do that yet. No, I'm going to hold on to them for right now. Don't worry. Time will not pass enough in order for Diego to snipe the claiming of the discoveries. Don't worry. I'll be able to get them by the end of this episode. No, what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold on to them because I told you before that Aika will be able to trade in those locations and get some money. And because her and Fina have absolutely nothing and they are going to need stuff, best idea to wait on. So let's go up here. Again, just completely and utterly optional right here. You don't have to go and do this. I just want to point out Ozma a little bit more because she, whatever it is, will come back into play a little bit later in the game. I just kind of want to point it out a little bit and just be like, yeah, this is Ozma. Don't think it's some random character or anything like that. Though I feel like I'm going to have a bunch of those anyway. I'm not going to talk to that guy standing there. We're going to go over here. We're going to talk to Ozma. Going to have the same business salutations, and we're going to say, I could sure use a new pirate ship. And that's it. She doesn't care. He decides that he doesn't want our business, and she throws us out. I don't know what to call Ozma. I don't at all. It's like, you like money. I get it. Precious, precious money. I'm pretty sure it's a she, but I really don't know, and I want to be respectful. Okay, so that's the last we see of Ozma for a while, which is probably not a bad thing. If we go over this way and make our way down here and go into the weapons shop, we can actually see that that merchant guy is still here as well. And we'll talk to him really quickly as Vice. Oh, young lad, it's been quite a long time. It is I, the merchant you helped to the border of Nasser. Well, I see you're still not traveling with your female friends. Perhaps you still have not made up. Huh? Made up? What are you talking about? Do not worry. I know. There's no need to hide a thing. Just be sure to make up. And then again, he just swooshes us away. That's it. And we're gone. It's like... why can't we go back in there and press him for a little bit more information? Like, that seems like very important details that he knows and that we do not. Also, just out of saying, we will switch back over to Aika and Fina a little bit later. Be sure to talk to him before you leave if you have not gone the Aperate Cham yet, because I'm pretty sure you can miss him. Once you go through the next, big events of the game, I'm pretty sure he's going to be gone. So, don't miss the Aperate Cham, or if you didn't get the chest that was up there, get it with Vice now. Do not miss it. Just all forewarned. Let's head into the tavern really quickly and see where what Gilder's up to. I think we can talk to the bartender and we get some interesting information. Welcome, young lad. Please come and relax. Hey, you're unlucky. Up until yesterday, I had 2 very cute girls working here, but they quit. Very unfortunate. 2 very cute girls working there, huh? So, he said up until yesterday, Vice got rescued in that puts them there for about 2 weeks. Did they earn enough money in that short amount of time? What the hell was that guy paying? Can I have a job? Seriously. Alright, so here we are in the inn. Let's go ahead and talk to the inn lady of sorts. $240 a night. Stay the night, because we do have the gold. Use room is top stairs, 2nd floor. Alright, cool, thanks. Looks like the room. I guess I just have to wait for Gilder to come here. Vice steps in, shuts the door, and... the right next door! It's payday! Working as a waitress was actually more fun than I thought. I've never worked for gold before. It's rather exciting, actually. Vice, look through the peephole! Look through! Oh man, they're right there! Oh, I feel like this is gonna be a running gag. Oy. Alright, so, let's go ahead and go get paid, because with our pay, we'll be able to afford a ship, and we'll be able to do stuff. I mean, it's like the girls don't really have a set destination about what they need to do. They just kind of want a ship, and then I guess they hope that the world will be right then. I don't know. Hey, give me my wages. Oh, it's you! Here you are. This is your pay. You earned it. You both worked very hard, so I decided to help you out with a little extra bonus. Thank you for everything. And we received the wages. We don't know exactly how much, but I have a slight idea. We also received 4 Sacris crystals and 1 cham. There you go. There's your 2nd cham in Nasrid. You just have to push the story forward and it's automatically given to you, which is very nice of him. Wow, thanks! With this, we finally have the 10,000 gold that we need to buy a ship. Well, I didn't know you had such pretty girls working here. Gilder, you scoundrel, keep your hands off the help, okay? They just stopped working here, right? You don't need to get so protective. Some things never change. Gilder, you never were one to resist a pretty face. Aika, Fina, be careful out there. You better take care of yourselves. Thanks for everything. Alright, Fina, let's go back to the inn and pay off our bill. Which, by now, at 240 a night over 2 weeks, and we'll assume that a week here in the land of Arcadia is a normal, Earth week, even though we're technically not on Earth. 7 days at 240 a night is 3,360 gold for those 2 weeks. We had 5,000 to begin with, the boat cost 10,000, so that means what? The wages were 8,000? We got paid over 8,000 gold, which is probably 4,000 gold per person. Did they earn 2,000 a week? What's your hourly rate? Again, give me a job. Sir? What's wrong? Do you need help? Oh, starving. Thirsty. Need water. Need food. Alright, just hang on. I'll bring you inside. We'll take care of you. Thank you for your kindness. My name is Pedro. I'm not sure how I can repay you. That's quite alright. Don't give it another thought. Helping people in distress is what we Blue Rogues live for. Oh, you're an air pirate. I can't do much to repay you, but please accept this. What's this? Looks like an old map. I used to be a sailor. I used to travel with my friend Gonzalez. Ooh, Gonzalez! Where have we heard that name before? One day we were lucky enough to find this, Daccat's map. Daccat's map? Like you know who that is, Fina. About 5 generations ago, long before my time, there was a great air pirate named Daccat that terrorized the world. And this map supposedly shows where Captain Daccat hid all of his treasure, Daccat's Island. But half the map is missing. Well, Gonzalez and I promised each other to look for it together someday. We tore the map in half and we each carried a piece with us. Right after we found the map, we were attacked by black pirates. We had to abandon ship. I don't know what happened to Gonzalez, but I ended up here in Nazareth. I've been waiting for him in this town for a very long time. I don't think I'll ever see him again. That's very sad. Now I'm too old to be going off looking for buried treasure. I'm sure that Gonzalez would have been happy if you found the treasure. And with that, we're just given Pedro's map. Isn't that very nice of him? Thank you for saving me. Good luck finding that treasure. And with that, old man Pedro is off and out. Fina, what do you think? Do you think this map is worth anything? He didn't appear to be the kind of person that would lie. Yeah, that story did seem a little far-fetched, but it might be worth checking out. Hey, do you want to go searching for the treasure? Sure, I would like that very much. It sounds interesting. Sounds like a plan. Let's pay the innkeeper and get going. Vice who? Let's go looking for treasure.
Hey.
Why, hello there. You want to grab a bite to eat? I have a friend that can come along too. We'd love to, but we're about to go on a trip. Maybe some other time. Well, see ya. That's too bad. Oh, sorry. I see. Well, that's too bad. Safe travels. Thank you. Maybe we'll run into you later. Maybe. I don't know. Why is he just standing in the middle of the room? That's creepy. Hey, you just got into town and you got your face buried in that map. Have a little fun, will ya? Vice, look up. Vice! There they go! Vice! Ugh! Hey, where'd you get that map? I found it on that deserted island I was on. That's the map to the hidden treasure of the legendary pirate Daccat. It is said that he traveled the world and has seen all 6 moons with his own eyes. It's also said that all the treasures that he accumulated on his adventures are hidden somewhere on the island. And this is a map of that island. Vice, you certainly know how to pick your maps. But how do we know it's real? Look, it's Daccat's seal. It isn't easy to duplicate that seal. It's no fake, Vice. This is a real treasure map. We can't just sit here. We have to leave right away. But Gilder, didn't you say something about meeting women and having some fun and grown-up stuff and whatever? What do you think is more important, women or Daccat's treasure? Besides, with Daccat's treasure, we'll be able to get more women. Ah, logic. Love it. Come on, Vice, let's go. And with that, we actually get thrown, I believe... Oh, no, we do get into Vice's shoes. Yes, I'm going to do this last thing. Oh, I almost forgot, which is this. Before we head off looking for Daccat's Island, I should warn the king about Valua's plan. Yep, we're going to actually go and do that first before we start running off to any island treasure hunts and everything. Remember, Valua is planning an attack on Nasrat, and we are the only ones that happen to know this information. So who else should know about it? Why, the Sultan, of course. This is the royal palace of the Sultan. If you do not have official business, then you are not welcome here. The Sultan? The ruler of Nasser always takes the title of the Sultan, and this is the royal palace. I see. So we should tell this Sultan guy about Valua's plan to attack. Please, we must speak to the Sultan right away. Just let us through. What? You wish to speak to the Sultan? Do you think we allow commoners into the royal palace? And of course, this is a swashbuckler raiding thing, and you don't want to threaten them, which is the second answer, but we have important information! I have important information regarding the Valuan Empire. Please let us pass. Important information about the Valuans. Valua is our greatest enemy. If you have information about them, then perhaps we can let you speak to the Sultan. Very well, I will grant you permission to enter the royal palace. Now, if you will follow me.
Oh!
Hey, not too shabby, kid. Would have thought that two ruffians like us would be able to meet the Sultan. Well, I just figured that if they knew we were doing them a favor, they'd let us in. Smart thinking there, buddy. Good job. And of course, the Sultan is surrounded by extravagant, designs and everything. So, you are the air pirates who escaped from the Grand Fortress, eh? I am the Sultan of the Nasser Kingdom. What is it that you want from me? Valua is planning an attack on Nasrat. They are already organizing their forces. You should warn your people and assemble your fleet right away. You came all this way to tell me this? Do not fear, our navy is powerful enough to crush the Valuan army. But, your majesty, you shouldn't underestimate them. You need to assemble your fleet, or many innocent lives may be lost. You seem very concerned about Nasser for an air pirate. Nasrad is shielded by mountains in the south and sky rifts to the east. It is impossible for them to invade. If they were to try and invade us, it would have to be from the north, and that is where our fleet is located. The South Danal Strait is properly guarded, and the maelstrom blocking off the northern Danal Strait. In other words, it would be impossible for anyone to invade us. But do not worry. Nasser is protected by the Red Moon. Valua cannot touch us. And besides, if someone as young as you could get past the the Armada, perhaps they're losing their edge. Imagine that. The once mighty Valuan Armada fooled by a boy. It's no use, Vice. I don't think he'll listen to anything we have to say. Let's stop wasting our time and get to looking for Daccat's treasure. And Daccat's Island, whatever. I don't know. Seems way too overconfident. But I hope for his sake he's right. Come on, let's go. So it's one of those things that while Vice and Gilder were talking to the Sultan and all that stuff, Fina and Aika were preparing for their journey. Also to Daccat's Island. You see where this is going. Oh right, it's a little small, but we bought a ship. We bought a ship. Yay! Yes, but the gold that we got from Clara and from working is all gone now. Don't worry about it, Fina. All we need to do is find Daccat's treasure and we'll be fine. Let me see. Did the map say where the island was located? The dead will always watch over my treasure. It is is located... ... Well, where is it? Oh no, it's torn off. As if we didn't know that already. I can't see what it says. Looks like the only way we'll be able to find the island is by this clue. I think this skull on the map has something to do with it. Well, not going to do us any good just sitting around and doing nothing. We might as well start searching. Yes! Alright, girls. Away on an adventure. Woo! Alright. You don't need no man tying you down. Alright, so I'm actually going to stop it right here. In the next episode, we will have a little bit of preparation that we need to do before we head on over to Daccat's Island. And then, as Group Ieka and Group Gilder, because, I'd rather it be that than Group Vice, we will see exactly what treasures and wonders and anything else awaits us in the new location. Thank you all for watching. Be sure to like and comment down below, and if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button so you can get equipped with me, MetalBlade427. I already told you what's going to be in the next episode, so rather than dragging this on any longer, you guys have a good one, and I will catch you all later.